Sorry about the camera shaking. We are on the lake and I'm gonna tie this jig. We've been fishing with minnows this morning. Right off the bat, they were biting pretty good. They kind of quit. I'm gonna switch over to an orange jig and we're gonna vertical jig some of these stumps that are in this spot that we're at. And we're gonna video that too, record that and see if they work or see if they don't work. But I'm starting out with a 1/8 ounce pill head, number 4 sickle hook. Let's get her going. I only brought silver thread with me today and I didn't bring any of the Sally Hansen, so actually I think we're gonna tie one up like this. We might tie up a silver one. We'll see how it works. So we're gonna cut our excess off. Brought some chartreuse bucktail. Pull me a piece out of that. Just about that much, just a little bit too much actually. We're gonna cut some of that off. We're gonna tie that in. We'll push it all the way around the shank of that hook. Get it all strapped in real good. And I think we're gonna tie a little bit of orange with it too. I brought some orange marabou. I don't do that often, but put some orange marabou feathers in that too. So I'm gonna pull me off a little bit of orange marabou. I'll trim that. Lay that right on the bottom. And get it tied up nice and tight right there. And I ain't really sure how good they're gonna bite this. All I know is they were biting minnows. First 20 minutes after the sun come up and they just kind of stopped. I'm gonna tie in some flash. And like I said, we are on Pomme de Terre Lake this morning. And one other thing I noticed too is it looks like lake's just in a process of turning over. Could be affecting a lot of what we're doing today. I was gonna do a shad pattern, but like I said, the way things are going this morning, I think we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna give them something a little different to look at. Tie it back up. Let's wrap her down. And we're gonna be tying this to a 12-foot Outlaw, 12-foot SE. Well, let's put it to work right on camera. We'll do it live. We're gonna do it live. What's that called, Grub? Live what? Live action. Put our bucktail up, get our garbage put up, get a whip finish on this thing. And we're gonna turn the camera around. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-apologize for the camera moving so much, but that's really about the only way we're gonna be able to do it. I'll tie that so fast, don't seem like I really remember doing the whip finish. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna tie this to a 12-foot Outlaw rod. I'm using the 12-foot SE. Take that baby right out of the vise. Might end up tipping it with the minnow, and we might not. And we're gonna find out. There's some stumps right here in front of me. We're gonna get the boat turned around. We're gonna get the camera set up. So if you're in this area and think about coming to fish Pomme de Terre, might give it till next week maybe. I think I'd let this turn over and finish first. All right, we got our jig tied up. Throw that baby in the water. All right, let's go to the front. I tripped over my cord. like I said, I apologize about all these camera angles and camera shaking, but I didn't want to turn it off and end up catching a fish without the camera seeing. So we're gonna move right over here to these stumps. I'll get this one out of the way with the minnow on it. Zach can use it for a little bit. Ooh. All right, so actually we're sitting in a bunch of stumps right now. There's what we got. That's what we tied up. Been in the water. Chartreuse and blaze orange. And the thing about these outlaw rods, you know, whether you fish the 10 footers or 12 footers, best thing about it is I know that length of that rod is 12 foot long. I bring that jig back here to the butt. I know I'm fishing 12 foot deep. So far this morning, most of these fish have been 10 to 14 foot. So we're gonna go right here to these stumps. That one right there that you see sticking up at the end of my rod, one we're gonna hit first. And we're gonna go after that big one. And we're gonna work it, see if we can get a fish on it. Beautiful morning out here on the lake. Right where that big old guard just went out. That's one other thing with the lake turning over. It's got a lot of guard pushed close to the top of the water. So we'll see what happens. Guard might just totally blown that one out. All right, so there's our jig we just tied up. I'm gonna drop it down real slow and I'm gonna work around both sides of that tree branch. Thought I had one here for a second. Like I said, they're tight-lipped. They have been all morning. And I think right now it's got a little bit more to do with the lake turning over. There's one more big stump out here I want to hit. We're going to go hit that one. I don't know if y'all seen that. The lake's covered in pelicans today. Those two right there are sticking up. Actually, it's the top of a big tree. We're going to hit that one. While we're out here this morning, more bubbles I'm seeing coming up. Really didn't think the lake was turning over yet. I don't think the water temperature got there. It's, water temperature is 72. We're sitting in 21 foot of water. And let's try it. I'm gonna go back to live minnow here in a minute. I ain't getting nothing. Not a bite, taps, nibbles. Earlier this morning when the sun was coming up, yeah, they were biting actually pretty good. So I thought, man, it's gonna be a good morning. We'll do a jig time video on the lake, catch crappie with it. They stopped. Might hit a couple more up shallow maybe before we cut this video off. What do you think, Zach?
I don't know.
Hit a couple more before we turn the video off?
Yeah.
One more right up here. We're going to hit that one. Nothing. Thought maybe they'd moved out deeper. I thought maybe they moved out shallower, but that's it. I'm gonna hang it up. That's what we tied. I can't say it worked, can't say it didn't work. Tell you what we can do though, we're just gonna keep it rolling. We are going to well, stick a minnow on it. See if it makes any difference. tip it with the minnow. And we're gonna go hit. We're gonna hit these back here. We're just gonna kind of pull it along with us. See what happens. Like I said again, I'm using the 12-foot Outlaw crappie rod. The 12-foot Pro SE, actually. Get a hold of J.R. Odom, get a hold of fishoutlaw.com. He will hook you up. I will swear by these rods. These rods are the most sensitive rods I've ever used. And I won't say that about something. I won't say something good about a product that I don't like, or I think it's inferior. And this has been my favorite rods, without a doubt. It's the Outlaws. There's another set of trees out there a little bit deeper. I think we're gonna go check these deep trees too. Actually, I think we're gonna go check that one because there's been a couple of boats in here today and I've not seen anybody hit the one that's out there far. We've been up shallow, we've been out deep a couple times, but we're gonna go out a little bit deeper. We're gonna go out about 30 foot of water and see if maybe they've moved, but I really think the lake turning over got a lot to do with the way they just kind of shut down. Take that back, there's another boat going to beat me to it. We haven't hit that big one way out there, have we? My partner is sound asleep, holding his rod. My dog's in the boat, he's sound asleep. I don't know if you see that clump of 3, we're going after that. Get a live motor on these. Try to go about 10 foot deep. Just vertical jigging, just pull it down, let it come back up. Tipped with the minnow, crappie, no boy really hasn't mattered this morning. Like I said, right off the bat this morning, they were hot. They were biting good. And 20 minutes after sun come up, they were done. That was it. Pulled up, see what happens. Nothing. I'm getting nothing off that big old tree. That's one of my favorite spots out here on this lake is that one. I ain't picking nothing up on the LCR now. Let's move up. One more big one. One more big one. We're gonna call it down. We're gonna wrap this video up. I should get a little better view of it. I actually should have tied the minnow pattern jig. Hey, watch your pole. That big one coming up right here. I want to hit that one. But that one right there is my favorite. When they're biting good, we've caught limits off that tree right there before. Work this one here just a little bit, kind of around the outside of it. And Zach's gonna work the back side of it with his minnow. There it is. Oh, I had it. We almost had that one. Might be the deep stumps that's got them. It might have just been a fluke. Hard to say sometimes. Hard to say what make them crappie bite and make them not bite. Orange jig, minnow pattern jig, just, one of those things. Everybody wants to make the jig, swears every time you're gonna go out, you're gonna catch crappie with it, but it's not true. Anytime we go, we've always got minnows too. Your line's right across the top of that. All right, well, we're gonna wrap it up. That's all I got. We'll do this again sometime after the lake's turned over. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. If you have, thank you so much. I appreciate every single subscriber. Send me a message, comment, let me know what you think. See you guys.